Good evening, everyone. I hope that you all are doing well. It is Thursday night and it's tea time with Tasha. So, before I jump into what it is that I have to share with you this evening, I want to see how everyone did as far as our challenge. So, last week I challenged everyone to not use your credit cards, not use debit cards, and not eat out for an entire week. So I want to see how everybody did. I can tell you that I held up my end as far as not eating out. I didn't go to Bojangles. I didn't go to Starbucks. Um, so I am truly, well, yeah, I'm truly proud of myself. So I did do that every day this week. I took my lunch to work, took my breakfast. Um, so yeah, so everybody in the household can attest to me holding up my end of the bargain as far as the um, not eating out. Now, as far as my debit card is concerned, I did use my debit card once. And that was only because I had to pre-order something. Hi, Phyllis. Um, Before I had to order it online and then go pick it up. So I couldn't go. In order for them to have it ready for me, I had to order it in advance. But I ordered exactly what it was that I was planning to go and get. Didn't get anything extra. So, how did you all do? Um, I know Phyllis, Lachey, Rolona, you all were on last week. So, I wanted to kind of check in and see how you all did. Were you all able to uphold not using your credit card? Uphold not going out to eat? So, you all let me know how you did in the comments. And I'm going to go ahead while I wait for you all to type out your comments. I'm going to go ahead and get started in what I wanted to share with you all this evening. And that was as it relates to money. So, money matters. And tax season is upon us. So, I wanted to kind of give you all some ideas as to what you can do if you are receiving a tax refund. So, I have a few things that I wanted to share with you all that I hope that you all would be able to take advantage of um, this tax season and not just go out and buy things. The first thing I wanted to encourage you all to do was buy life insurance. I know it's something that a lot of us don't look at when it comes to um, our tax refund, but I want to encourage you all to purchase life insurance. It's something that um, I am in the process of doing. And if you all need a insurance agent, let me know. I have one I can refer you to. But life insurance can be easily overlooked, um, particularly for those in the uh, of the younger generation. So I want to encourage you all to look at the benefits of life insurance. No one's promised tomorrow, so you want to make sure that you're in a position where, if anything happens, um, that it's not a burden on your family or your loved ones. So that's the first suggestion that I wanted to offer to you all. The second one was to start a business. A lot of people are wanting to get into entrepreneurship, but are not in a position financially to do so. So use a portion of your tax refund to start a business. Now, I will be hosting an online class to kind of walk you through how to start your business and how to start it properly um, within the next couple of weeks. So you all stay tuned for that. The next one I have is invest in the stock market. I know the stock market is something that's extremely tricky, and a lot of people don't want to take risks as it relates to the stock market. But I want to encourage you all to look into it. As I have always suggested, get a financial advisor. And I know with the stock market, you yield a higher return on your investment. versus putting it in just a regular savings account, a CD, or bond. So reach out to a financial planner to get some suggestions as far as that is concerned. Now, if you have children or grandchildren, I want to encourage you to seed a college fund, um, invest in a 529 plan. And this is just putting money away for their college education. Next, I have fund your retirement. And usually, if you're working a full time job, you have your 401k that you invest in, but use your tax refund money to open an IRA or a Roth account. Next, pay off debt. So, if you have any debt, any outstanding credit card balances, use that money to pay off your balance. So, versus putting the money into a savings account that may yield a 1% interest, take that money and pay off the credit cards that may be yielding 18 to 24% interest. Next would be send it to a savings account. So if you're not one to, or not in a position, or don't feel comfortable enough investing in the stock market, then go ahead and send it to your savings account. I do have some bank suggestions for you, bank account suggestions for you. And I'm one of those ones, whenever I do put money in savings, I put it in a savings account with a bank that I cannot just drive up to. That helps me hold myself accountable, but it then puts that money out of my reach. Uh, Lastly, is create your emergency fund. Now, I've also shared with you all the importance of making sure that you have that money to tap into should an emergency happen. So go ahead and use your tax refund to start your emergency fund. So those are the suggestions that I have for you this evening. I'm going to go back to the challenge question because I see that Phyllis did answer, and she said that she did good. She only used her debit card for gas. So congratulations to you, Phyllis. I am truly, truly proud of you for participating, but also being able to stick to it. Now, go back and look at your bank account and just see how much money you were able to save this week. You would be surprised um, in just seeing exactly how much. So Saturday, um, well, for those of you all that are in the Henderson area, we had an event Friday and Saturday that my sister and my brother-in-law sponsored. Um, so I didn't have to worry about going out to eat either of those days. But Saturday afternoon, I did go to the grocery store and purchase the items that I needed for this week so that I could prepare my breakfast and I could prepare my lunch as well as my dinner. So, yep. So thank you all for participating in that. Um, Next, I'm going to share with you all the product for this evening, my product review. I want to share with you it's Divine Light Emerging Through Darkness. And this is a new book by Shamarko Thomas. Shamarko is a former NFL player. And this is a book of poetry that he has written. And so I'm going to read to you just what he has on the back of the book. It says, join me on my spiritual journey, finding myself throughout this collection of spiritual poems and reflections. As a former NFL player, I express myself in a very unique way. After going through many losses and experiencing deep despair, I found myself in the depths of depression and suicidal ideation. In my journey of self discovery, I found happiness, love, and peace through prayer and spiritual guidance, finding true friendship and family along the way. I hope you enjoy. And this is one that Shamarko had illustrated, and the Savage Sisters helped put together for him. It is available on Amazon. It is available on his website as well. So I'm going to take a moment and just share that with you. So if you go to, let's see, let me share my screen. So if you go to shamarkothomas.com, this is his website. He has other products. This is a journal. He has a coloring book of divine affirmations. He also has a children's book. This is a 27-page children's book that encourages all ages to seize their individual destiny by remembering their God-given purpose. And then there is Divine Light Emerging Through Darkness. So when you all have an opportunity, you can go to shamarkothomas.com to order the book, or to Amazon. I believe it's on Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, those other platforms as well. But please go and check it out. I promise you, there's some very, very uplifting poems throughout this book. So, yes. All right. So that's my product review. That's my Money Matters. Now, the tea that I have this evening, um, it is hot, but I am drinking a ginger turmeric tea. I have a recipe that my chiropractor gave me, and it is good for inflammation. I somehow hurt my hip, and so for the past 2 weeks, I've been going to the chiropractor and have been drinking the tea. So that's my tea suggestion for you this evening. It's ginger and turmeric. So if you have any inflammation within your body anywhere, that's what I would suggest. It is still hot, piping hot. So I'm not going to sip it just yet. But that's what I have for you this evening. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. If you want more information about what I shared this evening, reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to share that with you. So that's all that I have for you this evening. Please join me again next Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for another moment or another tea time with Tasha. You all have an amazing evening. I look forward to seeing you all next week.